Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our somewhat drawn-out Warrior of the Nile series. I was saying a few episodes ago that we were looking at being done, and we're not looking at being done. We still have some work to do. Let's see what this tank can do against Carthage. I'd rather have you fortify for a bit because you are starting to take a little bit of damage. But we are, as soon as we take Carthage back, we're going to be in a better position. And that should happen in a turn or two. That will allow us to reestablish all of our trade routes. Meanwhile, we are also moving on Egypt pretty rapidly. Let's see what we can do now to give her more of a problem. I think we have a new observation balloon. Yes, we do. We need to send them up here. Alright, so now Swinet is in range of us here. We need to go ahead and hit that city. Alright, so now I can use the plane. We still have quick combat turned on, but I think I'm going to leave it turned on, because at this point we're doing pretty well. We're going to go ahead and take Swinet. Alright, let's go ahead and keep Swinet. That gives us the Sydney Opera House, which has what? Doesn't have any works of art, but the Sydney Opera House, let's take a quick look at what it does for us. So we have additional slots for great works of music and just additional culture. So I guess it doesn't do a whole lot. But let's see. I do need to go ahead and repair the granary there in Swinet. Let's eliminate these great units. We've got a builder here with 2 builds left. I can definitely do a seaside resort there. As soon as we retake Carthage, we are going to have a lot more of an economy. Alright, we need to go ahead and position some units to retake... Or not to retake, but to take Shadet. Interesting choice. So this knight's going to die, and now we're going to be able to capture this settler quite easily. Which I have a few new cities that I want to settle, so that's not the worst thing. All of these traders have been waiting a while. Alright, I'm going to bring this tank down here because we still have a few units that are waiting to be improved. Then let's go to the next turn. Turn 435. 2013 AD. Alright, so they're attacking the helicopter, as they've done before. They've got a number of units that they're going to try and attack with, but for whatever reason, they're not fully upgraded. The Civ 6 AI has been better about this in recent patches, but Egypt is just being a little derpy. Let's go ahead and do air support versus land units. And Sedenga could definitely use... Let's just do a barracks. So we're training a lot of core units in that territory. And then an armory. And then I can't do a military academy just yet, but I can build one outright. Let's do that. Alright, so rocket artillery just finished here. Let's train up a missile cruiser armada. It's going to take a while. And a stable in Dangail. And an armory in 4 more turns. Repair the encampment. We're going to leave those units there. We have some units crossing that can help with the attack. Let's go ahead and pay a visit to this submarine. Alright, that deals with that problem pretty handily. Now I think this unit here... Oh, nope, they've already attacked. Never mind. We are so close to retaking Carthage, I can taste it. And we're not going to take it, we're just going to liberate them, but still. I need my trade routes back in place, damn it. They should all still remember where they were going before, so I don't mind restoring them. Shouldn't be an issue. Need to take that settler while we can. Excellent. So this unit needs to come down here. We still have a unit that's waiting to be backed up. Or to be I suppose you could say armaded, or not armaded, but armied. Okay, still some great works from Niken, please. They still have more great works than I'm willing to give them. Alright, so we need to go ahead and get these units in position. Alright, so I can hit Shadet from here, and we're going to do that because they've got lots of planes in the area. Alright, here's the last mechanized infantry that I had riding around. We need to bring them back down. You need to come over here. This mechanized infantry can ride down this direction. I want to have them in position so they can be reinforcing against anything that might get sent that way. Let's move this helicopter back and have them heal in Rockadets. Great General can go to sleep. Mechanized infantry can wait. Modern armor, army. There's a couple things you could do. Yeah, see, we can go ahead and start hitting Carthage. Can this jet bomber do its thing yet? I think it already has. Because we just promoted it. That's what it was. We just promoted it. Okay. Oh, nope, not quite. Still have a few more units doing stuff. Let's do a seaside resort there. Let's do a farm there. We need to go ahead and improve that aluminum and that wheat, actually. All right, Carthage is trying to get us, but failing. So again, what I might do here is go ahead and take some of Egypt's southernmost cities here. This nuclear submarine can get +1 movement. I've been waiting for that for a bit. Let's go ahead and fire on Carthage here. We should be taking it this turn now. Yep, we will. Excellent. Liberate to Founder. Alright, so we now have 48 trade routes available to us. That's more than we had before, so we are definitely going to get our economy back in the next couple of seconds. Let's go ahead and repair the monument. We need that for culture generation. Deba, speaking of culture generation, maybe you're not the best city for it, but we'll need to keep you in mind. Let's go ahead and buy the sewer so you can grow faster. And then we'll have a seaport there for similar reasons. Don't need you on any different focuses, you're fine. Theater square here? Yeah, let's do a theater square there. Because additional culture will help us bring in this culture victory a little faster. And then Kostromskaya, you need an airport. Let's go ahead and do that. Broadcast center for extra culture. Extra trader in Qasr Ibrahim. Trader in Al-Kuru. Bugdam Bush, yep, trade with Merowe. Finally done. Alright, so this mechanized infantry I'm going to send up here to take Alexandria by the Latmus and burn it to the ground. You trade with Merowe. Yeah, we're finally reestablishing our units as well. Tell you what, let's go ahead and rebase this jet bomber to be near these two new cities because we need to take them. No, I'm not going to make peace with you. I didn't even mean to talk to you. Sorry, buddy. Not the way I operate. I'm going to move that jet fighter up there. Starting to think more in terms of hitting Alexandria by the Latmus. Yep, renew trade route. So far, they're all remembering their trade routes, which is what I wanted. A lot of trade routes leading back to Merowe still. This is a new trader, and we do need new traders. Let's go ahead and put a trader in Rockadet and have them helping. It's not going to help just yet because the city is still occupied, but we'll get there. This is Sebiumakur, so I want to have you counter-spying right there where you've been counter-spying. Also, does that belong to me? Yes, it does. Very good. Sina. Okay, this is possibly a new trade route. I really just want to have you bring in some production. So why don't you trade with Preslav, please? All right. Egypt, you can also bring in some production, so trade with Carthage. Heh. I think I need to have a Het to Meroe trade route because that one got plundered a while back, so I'll do that. And then this fighter can be rebased up to Nuri. Yep, resume your trade route with Meroe. Pokrovka. Meroe. Need to keep an eye on this settler. If we can capture him, we will. Yep, resume with Valletta. Wonder what this is. Whatever it is, it disappeared. Right from under my nose. Alright, jet bomber. Let's go ahead and hit Shadet hard. Oh, cool. We can fire with a couple of different units here. Let's take our observation balloon. Nice, we can fire on Shadet, and I think we can go ahead and take it. Yeah, we can. Perfect. Nice little quick conquest here. Let's keep Shadet, because she's got the Great Lighthouse here, and that gives... Doesn't that give additional movement to all of my naval units now? I'm pretty sure this is another one she... Yeah, it is. +1 movement to all naval units. So this is another one that she took from me earlier in the series. Fantastic that we got it back. I was about to finish building it, and she built it, so that's a huge win. Alright, so she still has some planes in this area that I need to deal with, just like she did previously. Alright, so you were trading with Granada. Go ahead and trade with Preslav instead. That's going to bring in... yeah, I'm going to let you do that. It might not be a very safe trade route, but I'm going to try it. Let's improve that aluminum. This builder has some additional stuff to improve. Let's see, Rockadet. There's actually a lot around Rockadet that hasn't been improved yet. Egypt, what have you been doing? You've got all these wonders, and it's so impressive. 2015 AD, almost to present day. All right, Alexander wants peace. Tell you what, if he keeps begging, I will try and get those cities out of him peacefully. Build another observation balloon, unsurprisingly, because she still has aircraft stationed at my airport. How that makes sense, I don't know. Modern armor is promotable. Yep, combat strength versus units in districts. This modern armor is also promotable. Same promotion, fine by me. Alright, so they eliminated both. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell is going on. Future tech is fine. El Kuru, yeah, we need more traders. We have lots of room for more traders, so I'm going to keep training those up in all of my available cities for now. Iken is saying they need housing. Do you now? Why don't I go ahead and put some housing down right here? Kyrgyz could also use an encampment. If I put you here, you will kind of be out of the way. Let's put you on production focus since you are a productive city. You need to counter-spy where? This is East Suisico, where I don't remember where you were. Maybe they were in another city. So why don't I put you in... You don't have any particular abilities. Let's put you in Niken. We've got a couple of spies in Niken, I feel like, trying to take great works. Alright, so here's a new trader in El Kuru. Why don't I go ahead and just go for Carthage. Bring in plenty of new gold. And then I think this builder would be best if they came all the way over here to Rockadet. It's going to take them a few turns, but it'll be worth it to get over there. Let's move some jet fighters up towards Alexander's territory. This rocket artillery corps needs to merge with another unit somewhere. I'm not at war with with Rome, so I'm not sure why it's giving me the option to attack Roman tiles, but it is. Or it looks like it is. Maybe it's not. Alright, I can also take Memphis anytime I wanted. Let's go ahead and start thinking about that. Alright, we need to have a unit in range of Alexandria by the Latmus, but for now, let's go ahead and eliminate their Alcazar. This jet fighter needs to be rebased up to Kostromskaya to help defend against any bombings. And then this new trader in Rockadet, oh yeah, we're definitely going to have you trading with Meroe. Trade routes between the capitals. Yep, you fortify up. You fortify up, that's fine too. Have the Great General sleep. You rest for a bit, and then have the Mobile Sam sleep as well. Still waiting on an additional unit to get down there for that. Aha! Perfect. You've captured a unit from Egypt. I was hoping they'd make a dumb move like that. Now, what can I do with that settler? I could probably... If I take... I might actually keep Alexandria by the Latmus and Chalkidiki. I might not burn them to the ground. I've been talking about burning them to the ground, but these need to be my cities anyway. So I'll either take them, or I will burn them to the ground and rebuild cities there. Just to be a jerk. Because that would be fun. Turn 437, 2016 AD, about to move into 2017. Alright, so looks like nothing got killed that round. I don't even think the Modern Armor Army took a lot of damage. Ignore this request. You never know, I could end up at war with Rome too. Let's see how we're doing on the victory. Culture-wise, we are about not quite. Let's think. We're not quite 2/3 of the way there. Not quite, but we're getting there. Let's do another trader in El Kuru. Another trader in Napata. Trader in Kasar Ibrahim. Trader in Swanet. Actually, wait, hang on. Not traders in those cities. I would rather go ahead and repair the basic stuff here first. Let's repair the sewer there. Alright, jet fighter. Let's deploy you up to Kyrgyz. Oh, interesting. I can't actually get this apostle this turn, because I guess he's sitting on a hill. That's a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. Modern anti-tank units. Okay. Yeah, this guy... We've needed a new settlement down here for a while, so let's go ahead and initiate that. Kasr Ibrahim. Ooh, this is a new trader. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a trader set up in Abu Simbel. That's one of my newer cities. We have another trader here. Let's get one for Shedet. Jet fighter can skip their turn. Jet bomber doesn't have anything to bomb until we can see that city. Alright, so they've got a mechanized infantry in the water that just sunk. That's what they get. So actually, to take Memphis... In order to take Memphis, I'm going to have to... Hang on, let me go ahead and use that apostle. I'm going to have to move these units through here. Which we can do. It's totally fine. But I need to get my artillery in range of Memphis first, which means having them positioned here. And they should be good to fire. Alright, we need to take Sayus. And then I might try and make a peace treaty for Akhetaten, or maybe Memphis. I want to try and capture Memphis and then take Akhetaten. We want to try and get a city out of Cleopatra. We've done a pretty good job of breaking her so far, so we just need to keep it going. Alright, Alright, let's move this machine gun back. I actually probably should have put it in Shadet, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and fire on the encampment here, get some experience. Let's hit Sayus. Yep, you trade with Meroe. It looks like we've got a number of our trade routes reestablished, still have plenty more to build, and we've got lots of new gold. A lot of our new trade routes that came in. Okay. Alright, so they took out one of my mobile SAMs. I wonder how they're taking out... It's interesting. I really wonder how they're taking out these specific units. I guess they can choose which ones to attack. Alright, so we've got a great work from Niken. That's good news. Go ahead and steal another one. I will take all of your great works, Cleopatra. You stand no chance of this. Let's do another trader in Napata. Definitely a hangar in Pazyryk. A harbor in Kawa. Oh, that's perfect. That city's been a production powerhouse for a while. It's about to get even better. A harbor in Prokhorovka as well. That's... Well, I mean, I could build one there and get additional production, but that'd be kind of a cop-out. Build one there, there. That's already a farm. Yeah, let's put one there. There we go. Military Academy. Yep. Purchase. Another trader is fine. All right, so this is a brand new unit. Let's put a trader in Swenet. Another brand new unit. Tell you what, why don't you trade with Carthage. All right, so you need to army up. We have, I think, another couple of units coming down that are ready to help with that. I can go ahead, I think, and hit these guys. Yep, let's do it. Egypt cannot be enjoying themselves right now. I'm just saying. I feel like they're struggling a little bit. I didn't mean to do that. I actually meant to have them convert a little bit more. Let's go ahead and move these guys out of the way a little bit. Can't quite do anything this turn, but we will soon. Alright, this jet fighter can move to... I guess I'll just keep them there, because there's nothing really for them to do. Until we can see Alexander by the Latmus, I can't do much. Alright, so that takes care of that submarine. Any plundering they might have done. Alright, so now we are close. Oh wow, I can fire from here. Very nice. I was not expecting that in the slightest. That's far. Still have units there. Not sure what's going on. I can't complain. It's not bad. It's just confusing. I'm not sure why it's saying. Let's move this tank down, because they can definitely help out. Actually, this trader can go ahead and... You trade with Meroe as well. We're going to make peace with Cleopatra pretty damn soon. Okay, there we go. We've got our rocket artillery army ready now. Another one, anyway. Modern armor army is ready as well. Tell you what, let's bring them up here to deal with Alexandria by the Latmus. And that should be over pretty quickly because that city's pretty damn weak. And then we have Abu Simbel. This is our new city. Let's go ahead and just trade with Merowe because all roads do in fact lead to Merowe. Make peace. The gardens, the home of the world, war and peace. No. I still have to take a few cities from you, dude, before we have any discussions along those lines. So you just relax. I'm going to take Sayas from you. Interesting. All right, so Rome says foreign culture victory imminent. Rome only needs their culture to become dominant over one more player to achieve a culture victory. They've attracted enough tourists to make their culture dominant. How is that possible? That's got to be a bug. There's no way. There's no way in hell. That has to be a bug. Let's go ahead and do Tortoise. Protect against ranged attacks. And we're going to go ahead and take Sayas. Good. Promotions available. Let's take this last city. Let's keep it. And then we'll see about taking Memphis from Cleopatra. Let's try this out. We still have to take some... We have to set up some traders, though, so I'm still training as many of those as I can. One way that I can definitely get the culture victory is making peace and then establishing a bunch of trade routes with other empires. Right now I'm mostly trading with city-states. But I could reverse my strategy a little bit and do fine. Alright, so I could build an encampment and that would give me additional housing and production here. But that I would take away that sheep. Oh wait, no, I could put one there. There we go. It'll take a while to build it. It's surprising. Okay. As you wish. Do a seaport in Baki. Barracks in Wanbanaka. Can't do an armory just yet, but 7 turns it'll be done. Repair the barracks in Rakadet. Alright, once again, they still have some plains in this area. Somehow. Not sure how. Shadet, just do a builder, because there's lots that still needs to be improved around here. Let's repair the monument so we get the culture. Alright, we have a new trader in El Kuru. So this is one of those that probably needs to be an international. So let's go ahead and trade with Arpinum. Let's improve that sheep near He. Another new trader. Let's trade with Kume. Another new trader. Now, you need to go ahead and be in our new Egyptian city that we just conquered. Really not sure what's going on with the planes, but I'm just letting it happen. Even if I position the helicopter there, it doesn't seem to do anything. Now, this apostle here, I wanted to get, there we go, that's what I wanted to do last turn. Alright, so I can officially see Memphis. Which means this jet bomber might be able to hit Memphis. Yes, they can. Excellent. This rocket artillery is still waiting for a buddy. Modern armor army is... oh, wow. Alright, so finally time to hit Alexander by the Latmus. We even got some promotions out of the deal. Can use the fighter to do a little bit of damage as well. Let's now use the tank. It's going to take a little bit more effort with the tank, but we'll get there. Machine gun. Let's bring you down there. Yeah, we've got a couple of units that need to do some more stuff. You rebase at Kostromskaya, please. Swinet. Why don't you trade with... Can't trade with anyone I'm at war with, but if you trade with Amsterdam, that'd be a good amount of gold. It's fine by me. And bring in some production for you. Meanwhile, this jet bomber can hit and it can. Excellent. Let's actually take Akhetaten first. Didn't I have a settler that was headed this way? I remember giving orders for a settler to come down here, and I haven't seen them in a bit. I captured a settler. Maybe they recaptured the settler when it was in the water, and I just didn't notice. That would be one explanation. Alright, so we're almost done with the hangar here in Miam, and that's going to give us the ability to build an airport, which means I can transfer air units down a lot. Or just units by air. Not just air units, but any units. Interesting. What are they hitting? Okay, they're hitting my mechanized infantry army. But we're about to have, I think... I think we're about to have the ability to bombard Memphis from afar. So this jet bomber needs... Yep, you need to be able to defend against anti-air. This rocket artillery needs shrapnel. Yep, still with the planes. Not sure how it's happening, but they're here. And it looks like we've actually still got a mechanized infantry with promotion. Let's give them Tortoise. And then El Kuru still needs to build traders. Everybody needs to build traders until I have literally got every trader I can train. We need more mobile SAMs. I think that's my next move. Industrial zone in this city, maybe? How about... No, an encampment industrial zone would be very similar choices. What if I did a commercial hub? No, not really. I don't like any of these options. Let's just train up a nuclear submarine armada in Sina. Give it something to do. Kind of take it off the queue a little bit. Could build a campus for some additional housing, but I don't know if the city needs it. Let's just do the seaport and get the same effect. The airport, I don't quite have enough gold, but we're getting back to a point where our gold income is better. It's improved a little bit more slowly than I thought it would, to be completely forthcoming. Alright, so next turn we should be able to take Alexandria by the Latmus. Because we've got a couple units in the area that can help with it. Now, you actually could probably benefit from trading with a high food city, because that city's been taking forever to grow. So let's do that. Alright. This is one of our new traders as well. I really want to know where that other frickin'... I'm frustrated that... Yeah, let's put a trader down in Dunghill. I'm frustrated that the other settler has just randomly gone missing for no good reason. Not quite sure what's going on there. I've got 2 builds left on this builder. Let's send him over to Rockedet. Let's hit Memphis. Missile Cruiser Armada can go ahead and hit Memphis as well. Excellent. So that does away with a little bit of the city's walls. There we go. Okay, now we're in a position to actually take it next turn. So that's what we're going to do. Let me finish up here. I'm going to use this Apostle until it's gone, just to strengthen Amun's influence in that region. Let's do a Great Work Heist. It's going to take 6 turns, and we don't have the ability to gain sources in that city, unfortunately. But I can go ahead and hit Akhetaten. And what I'm going to try and do... Yep, let's army up here. Excellent. Rocket artillery army's ready here as well. Let's bring them over here. Bring you up there. This helicopter army can chill out. So it looks like the city range strike is still trying to give me the option to hit planes that are on the airports. Maybe it's done now. You trade with Pazyryk. I think we're suzerain of Granada. No, we're not, actually. Who is suzerain of Granada? Trajan is. So I don't know that we can get through their territory to attack Egypt. We'll see. Yeah, they still have planes here. I don't know what's happening. Barbarians are approaching Shadet. Oh, interesting. Alright, jet bomber. Let's go ahead and give them torpedo bomber. I'm really hoping this is actually doing things. It's not showing me anything, but it seems like it is. Future tech. Meroe. Yep, more traders. I need all the traders. It's saying that's it. Let's go ahead and do another mobile SAM because we need them. Napata can build one as well in 5 turns. Then a builder. Airport in Foras. Builder in Dangail. Abu Simbel. Ooh, lighthouse. Yep. Let's repair the armory in Rakadet. Actually, Abu Simbel, what you can do here is just buy a lighthouse for you and then work on... Well, let's do a stock exchange there, because that could be handy. Let's repair the granary there. And absolutely work on the shipyard. That's what I meant to say a second ago. Alright, let's go ahead and get another trader set up for Sina. That city's been down there for a while. And then you absolutely need to army up. Finally, we have that done. Adiosa needs to counter-spy in the industrial zone, and it can. And then this jet bomber needs to hit Memphis with everything it's got. We should be able to take the city, and now let's try and arrange for a peace deal. Okay, let's go ahead and keep it. Once again with the planes. Alright, so Cleopatra. Let's make peace. You're going to cede all of your cities. You're also going to give me Akhetaten. Good. She's willing to do it. So if she's willing to do that much, what else is she? She doesn't have any money. She's bankrupt. You're going to give me diamonds, salt, and tea. You're going to give me all this. We're going to take all your stuff because we want to end this series. Let's accept the deal. It's taking her a second to think about it, I guess. Maybe? Rakadet, Swinet, Shadet, Sayus, and Memphis. Okay, so for whatever reason, she didn't want to give up those great works of art, even though... So that might be the problem. It might not be that they're actually willing to give it up. It might just be saying that they are. All right, let's establish a resident embassy. Promise not to convert my cities. Oh, she still doesn't want to make promises. You are an evil, evil person. All right, so now we can make trade routes with her as a means of improving our cultural dominance over her. All right, Memphis definitely means let's go ahead and do a military academy and then repair the sewer first, repair the granary, etc. Akhetaten could also stand to benefit from... Let's do a builder first, because it looks like there's just general housing issues, and then I need to move this trader up to Akhetaten. This one I'll move over to Memphis. So we just expanded a good little bit there. Let's move you to... Sayus. I don't think we've put a trader in Sayus yet. Now this jet bomber needs to hit Alexander by the Latinus. Let's try and take care of this in one fell swoop. Okay, we're going to keep that city. And let's see what else you need done. Let's do the granary, and then we need to cut this episode. Let's see, jet fighter. Let's rebase you to Kyrgyz because we need to take Chalkidiki next. And then we might just go for the culture victory. Pretty straightforward stuff. All right, this mobile SAM We don't really need you with our invading army in Egypt's territory anymore because Egypt is down to one city. That's Niken. Alright, so this last trader is in Faras. Where would you get the most production? Actually, wait, you can trade with Egyptian cities now, can't you? Trade when they can. And then you resume your trade route with Amsterdam. Have the missile cruiser wait. Observation balloon. Rocket artillery army. I had them in position for Memphis, so I guess now they just need to be in position against Alexander. So I'll move them back this direction a little bit. Let me see if he's willing to just give me that city. Make peace. I want you to cede Alexander by the Latmus, and I want you to give me Chalkidiki. Oh, you're willing to do it. Are you willing to give me some... Okay, cool. All right, he gave me some of his stuff, too. All right, so now we've made peace. We've established a resident embassy. We can't make a resident embassy with Rome, but don't think it makes too much of a difference. Chalkidiki belongs to us. Let's go ahead and buy a granary so that it can grow. And then a harbor so it can grow as well. Would be nice. And then we're going to need a builder up there at some point. This apostle definitely needs to convert some of these other cities now. Alright, let's move this tank back onto the mainland, and then this unit, we'll have you hanging out by there. So we are, in the next episode, which should be the last one, I imagine, we are going to push hard for the culture victory now that we have really neutered Cleopatra as a threat. We could finish her off, too. We have that option, but I want to take a second to repair the cities that I've got here. And she's... Are you serious, dude? I just ended 2 wars in which I took multiple cities, including 2 of yours, 1 in a peace deal because you were so chicken. Why are you talking... All right. Whatever. All right, so, yeah, in the next one, we are most likely going to finish this off. Let's... Oh, what was that? Maybe barbarians? Spy mission aborted. Mission target's no longer valid? Oh, interesting. So we must have taken the last of her great works at some point. That sucks. We've got some additional promotions here. Let's make sure those are given out. All right, so let's stop this one here. In the next one, like I said, we are most likely going to conclude the series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. The remaining episode or episodes will be coming out at 9 a.m. if you're watching this live. If not, my usual historical and grand strategy stuff is, of course, at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.